Welcome to Social Work Updates. In this video we are going to talk about the 7 essential visual tools for social work assessment. But before that, let us first define social work assessment. In the assessment phase of the social work process, multidimensional information on the client and his or her situation is gathered and assessed. Based on this assessment, a plan will be devised to assist the client to overcome the challenges and issues. A social work assessment helps look into different aspects such as the client's mental health, education, occupation, strengths, finances, etc. In social work assessment tools, there are various methods and tools to help facilitate the social work assessment process. In this post, we will look at several visual social work assessment tools that can help social work practitioners gather as much information on their clients as needed. Culturagram is a family assessment tool developed by Elaine Congress to understand families that come from different cultural backgrounds. It helps focus on 10 different cultural aspects and works best with immigrant families/refugees. The culturagram consists of a diagram that examines the following factors. Number 1, the reason for relocation legal status. Number 2, the time and community. Number 3, the language spoken at home and in the community. Number 4, the health beliefs. Number 5, the impact of trauma and crisis events. Number 6, the contact with cultural and religious institutions, holidays, food, and clothing. Number 7, the oppression, discrimination, bias, and racism. Number 8, the values about education and work, and Number 9, the values about family. Ecomaps. Commonly used by nurses and social workers, the ecomap was developed by Dr. Anne Hartman, who also developed the Genogram. It is a tool that is used to visualize the personal and social relationships of a family with its external world. It helps convey the quality of these connections as well. The ecomap is commonly used with refugee and migrant families. How to draw an ecomap. Step 1. Begin your ecomap with a circle in the middle. Portray the family members within the circle using a genogram: squares for male family members and circles for female family members. Mention their name and age in the middle of the shape assigned to them. Step 2. Represent the quality of the relationship between the family members by using one of the connection lines. Step 3. Identify and add any extended family members or close friends. Visualize the quality of the relationship to them using the lines above. And Step 4. Add the social and environmental systems such as schools, religious institutions, work, etc. that have an impact on the family. Portray the quality of the relationships here as well. Personal SWOT analysis. A personal SWOT analysis is a useful self-assessment tool that you can use with your clients. While it should be done individually, it helps your client identify their strengths, weaknesses, threats, and opportunities. Personal SWOT analysis is a great tool to assess yourself in order to plan your career. As Confucius once said, "Do a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life." The tricky part is finding a job you love that matches your skill set and of course pay well. This is where a personal SWOT analysis comes in handy. How to do a personal SWOT analysis. List down the strengths. The first step is to list down your strengths. Knowing these will help you to be more confident in an interview or when looking for a job promotion. Because you have listed down things beforehand, you'll have an easier time recalling things as well. Know your weaknesses. The second step is to identify your weaknesses. As I mentioned before, SWOT is used by individuals to assess and improve themselves. Identifying weaknesses is the best way to improve them. Find matching opportunities. According to Thomas A. Edison, We often miss opportunity because it's dressed in overalls and looks like work. Opportunities come in different shapes and forms. Sometimes opportunities passed by you without you even noticing them. And lastly, be aware of threats. When doing a personal SWOT analysis, you need to think of yourself as a company or a product and assess yourself against others. This way it makes it easy for you to identify threats. Self-assessment template. Another self-assessment tool that lets you explore a variety of aspects of an individual's life is this worksheet developed by Ignacio Pacheco on Social Work Tech. Genograms. Genogram is a tool used to visualize a person's family relationships and history. It moves a step further from the traditional family tree diagram and highlights generational patterns and psychological factors that affect the relationships. Genogram is a great tool to allow clients to explain their current circumstances that they might struggle with to speak openly about. For example, a client who is being abused, but hesitant to speak about it, can use a genogram to indicate his/her situation and open a dialogue with the social worker. Sociogram is a tool that is used to visualize the types of relationships within a group. This will help you understand group behavior. It can alert you about people who are being isolated within the group or popular among many. And lastly, mind maps. As with the culturagram, you can use mind maps to capture, organize, and categorize information you come across during interviews with clients in the assessment stage. Here we have listed popular social work assessment tools that you can use easily to understand clients and their situation and define their relationships with their families and the outside world. And that's it. Thanks for watching. For more social work updates, please watch my video, hit the bell and subscribe to my channel.